Attention, this briefing is classified. If you came here to be comforted, leave now. Because today, the civilian dies, and the soldier is born. Every general who ever shaped history obeyed 5 commands before the world ever knew his name, before the armies, before the medals, before the statues. Alexander obeyed them before Persia. Hannibal obeyed them before the Alps. Every man who ever turned chaos into conquest obeyed them in silence, in rooms nobody was filming. And tonight, you're getting the same 5. Not motivation. Orders. Because these commands didn't just make generals throughout history, they're about to make one out of you. But first, understand this. You were never defeated by the world, but by permission. Permission to sleep in. Permission to procrastinate. Permission to quit when it got hard. Permission to stay average. Because average never gets criticized. There is a civilian living inside every warrior that craves comfort and fears responsibility. It runs from hardship the way a rat runs from light. And the tragedy is most men never even notice it's there. They think it's just who they are, but it isn't. Now know this, the enemy is not outside. The enemy inside you, waking up with you every single morning. It whispers, rest today, you earned it. Skip the work, tomorrow's fine. Someone else will carry this. One more excuse won't hurt. You deserve comfort. Don't you always deserve comfort? That voice is not wisdom. That voice is surrender, wearing a friendly face. And here is the cost of listening to it. Dreams don't die in dramatic explosions. They die quietly, in the space between I'll start Monday and the Monday that never comes. Kingdoms don't collapse in one battle. They collapse in 1,000 small retreats. Nobody was watching. Potential is buried without a funeral. No eulogy, no flowers. Just a man who could have been something, slowly becoming nothing. One comfortable decision at a time. Now think of every man you've ever known who had the talent, had the vision, had everything he needed, except the discipline to use it. Where is he now? History does not remember the man who wait for the right moment. It remembers the man who make the moment right. Rome did not fall to a stronger enemy. It fell to comfort, to soft living, to a civilian mindset wearing an empire's uniform. What happened to Rome happens to men every single day, and nobody sounds the alarm. But today, that alarm is sounding. So here is the execution order. The same 5 commands that built every commander history ever remembered. Command 1, destroy the excuses. Excuses are enemy propaganda designed to make surrender feel reasonable. Hannibal's men had every excuse in the world standing between them and Rome. Snow, altitude, starvation, a mountain range that had never been crossed by an army in history. He didn't debate the excuses, he marched through them. Every excuse you accept is a message you send yourself that you are not in control of your own life. Stop signing for those messages. Command 2, win the morning. Before you command the world, command your bed. The first battle of the day happens in your sheets, in that half second between the alarm and the decision. Spartan warriors were shaped before dawn, not because mornings are magical, but because whoever controls the first hour controls the tone of every hour after it. Lose that battle, and you've already told the civilian who's really in charge. Command 3, train daily. Discipline is not discovered in some lightning strike moment of motivation. It is built brick by brick, rep by rep. Day after unremarkable day, Roman legions didn't become the most feared force in the ancient world through inspiration. They became feared through repetition, the same drills, the same formations, run so many times that the body obeyed before fear could speak. Train until discipline stops being a decision and starts being your default. Command 4, seek discomfort. Comfort is a beautiful prison. It doesn't feel like a cage. It feels like a reward. Every elite unit in history was forged the same way, by choosing the harder path when the easier one was sitting right there, unguarded. But every day you choose comfort over growth, the bars get a little thicker, and the door gets a little harder to find. Command 5, finish what you start. Completion builds confidence. Alexander didn't stop at the first victory. And he didn't stop at the 10th. He finished campaigns others would have called impossible. Because a half-finished campaign teaches you that you're someone who quits. Every unfinished thing you carry is a quiet vote against your own credibility to yourself. Close the loops. Now imagine what's on the other side of this. Imagine becoming calm, the kind of calm that only comes from a man who has nothing left to prove. Dangerous not to others, but to the version of you that used to quit. Respected, because respect is never given. It's recognized, earned in rooms where no one was watching. Disciplined, unshakable. The kind of man other men size up in a room and instinctively stand a little straighter around without knowing why. Not because life became easier, because you became stronger than what life throws at you. That is the entire difference between the man you are tonight and the man you're about to become. Not circumstance, not luck, not talent. Discipline, repeated until it becomes identity. Today, there will be no applause, no announcement, no audience watching you make this choice. Just you, alone, with the decision. And understand this, the civilian does not leave because you felt something. He does not leave on emotion, on hype, on a good speech that fades by Thursday. He leaves by discipline, only discipline. Feeling something is easy. Repeating the decision when no one is watching, when no one would even know if you quit, that's the war. That's the only war that has ever mattered. This briefing is complete. The orders have been given. Execution begins now. You are dismissed.